Bondolin Jolly with Elevate in 365, and thanks for joining me on today's casual conversation. So I am sitting with Pam Gee, who is our Director of National Events at Elevate. Hey Pam, how's it going?
Hey, Bondolin, good. How you doing?
I am awesome, thank you. And Pam travels all over the United States working with agents and brokers. And actually, you are dialing in from Michigan today, yes?
I am. I am in Farmington Hills, Michigan.
Excellent. And I think you need to go ahead and tell our viewers how many days a month you are on the road because it blew me away.
I am on the road about 25 days a month. Yeah,
Oh my God.
all over the country.
Oh my God. You know, I travel a lot, Pam, but it is not even close to that. Thank God.
Yeah, it's fun though. We have a good time. Get to see a lot of great places, meet a lot of great people.
Yeah. And I know that you've been doing this quite a while. And I know that have worked with so many different agents and brokers all around the US in terms of everything from social media marketing to lead generation to, all things online and digital, marketing wise. And I know you're really, really passionate about talking about sphere of influence and how to really capitalize and nurture and build on that. So, what does that mean exactly for an agent or a broker? Like, how do they do that?
Yeah, so what you really want to stay in front of your sphere of influence because most of an agent's business, I think it's like 86% of their business comes from their sphere of influence. So always creating top of mind marketing, meaning being very consistent on your social media, always being in front of the potential client so that when they think real estate, they think your name comes to the top of mind. Really important to really stay in front of them.
And it's interesting because a lot of times when I'm working with, an agent like on their marketing and we're creating like lists and groups for them, right, to communicate to, we'll sit there and make a list and I'll be like, okay, do you go to church on Sunday? Yes. Okay. That's one of your groups that we need to have in there. Are you involved with your local, Chamber of Commerce or BNI, right? Are you involved with your local, association? Are you, what other hobbies, and do you go to the local gym? And so we sit there and we start making these lists and they suddenly realize, wow, my sphere of influence, my sphere of opportunity is much larger than what just that immediate family and friends, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's part of what we talk about, creating business platforms in the social media, and growing their sphere of influence as well. Exactly that way. That's great.
Yeah, and I know one of our Elevate Broker Boss clients, he was telling me a story. He's very involved in his church. And
Hmm.
he told me the story. He went in and he started, really like, working with members of the church community and sort of marketing himself, in the different events that he was doing there. And he said he has actually become like the number one go-to,
That,
real estate agent and it's a big church down in Orlando, right? And he's the go-to guy. So it doesn't take a lot to really start putting it out there.
yeah, absolutely. You don't want to, and we teach also, being in front of your sphere is very important, but when you're not in front of your sphere, we don't ever want to hear, and we hear it a lot, that an agent will go to their Facebook page and see, transactions that have happened that didn't include them, and it's friends on Facebook is from their sphere. So, and I hear that a lot, and it's definitely what you don't want to happen for sure.
Yeah. So for agents, that want to reach out and put out content and put out touches across their social media, one thing that I get asked a lot is, what is my frequency? Like, should I do this every day? Multiple times a day. Sometimes you see people that just will, they're not posting at all, and then all of a sudden they go crazy, and I see like 10 posts, in one single day. So best practices. What would be a recommendation for agents on social?
I would say 2 to 3 times uh, per week to be posting to their social media. You can post more than that. I know I have agents that post every day. You just got to make sure that they're posting relevant information or value set information. Not just that I'm at the grocery store or I'm taking a walk. I feel I'm having a bad day taking a walk. Stuff like that. Like you really want to keep it very professional. But also you can take your content and share it to your business, your business page content to your personal page to really reach your sphere. It has a lot of bang for its buck because most of your friends and family will see that you shared from your business to your personal.
And
Okay, so
I
that,
see I see that myself, right? So I do, obviously, as VP of marketing at Elevate, I post to our professional business pages, but then things that I think that are relevant of interest to share, with my personal audience,
Yep.
I will share that and I'll talk about why I feel that it's relevant to them, why they might want to watch this video of you and I, or whatever the case is,
Yeah,
right? And
that's
that's
great.
really where I get a ton of engagement there, where my personal friends and family, they're not going over and following my business pages necessarily. So
Right.
it's that ability to kind of commingle that content.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We teach that for sure to definitely commingle business with your personal, but not over inundate.
And I do like your suggestion, posting 2 to 3 times a week. I think that's something that's pretty tangible and doable, for a lot of business professionals. And I try to post more on a daily basis myself, but I think, it has to be relevant content, like you said. And I think it has to be at a cadence that people are accustomed to, right? So that when you see somebody who doesn't post, and then suddenly inundates you, I'm not necessarily used to receiving and consuming their content in that
Right.
capacity. And
Right.
that's when they'll kind of pop out at me and I'll be like, wait a second.
Yeah. Consistency is key, and not over consistent. That's too much.
Yeah, and I know for agents and brokers that really just are not comfortable on social media, that don't feel that they have the time to create that consistent schedule of relevant content. What recommendations do you have for them as you sit there in your Elevate shirt?
Well, absolutely. Let us do it for you. Our Elevate DMS, let us post for you to all your social media. Let us blog for you. Create great SEO and top of mind marketing.
Yeah, and so for those of you that are watching, the Elevate platform actually implements best practices across social media. And so our coaches can work with you to establish a tone on your social media, the type of content, right, that you want to put out, how you want to brand and represent yourself, and the frequency of how you touch people across social. So if you're interested in learning more about how Elevate can help you with your social media marketing, visit us at tryelevate.com. And Pam, though, the field events, I mean, our field events at Elevate have become the #1 leading educational program with MLS and association partners across the United States. And I know that you and the team are so incredibly proud of that, and we're also proud of you. So tell me a little bit about what is, like, if I'm going to attend, say, a social media boot camp, what is that experience going to be like for me, and why should I, as an agent or broker, attend?
Well, we're going to teach you the best tips and tricks, the do's and don'ts on using your social media in your business practices. So you're going to learn a lot of mistakes that agents make, with posting to certain platforms, why they should be posting to certain platforms, why be active and consistent. It's a great program, a lot of education. But then we also have that solution, that DMS at the end, that will take care of the social media if they don't have the time or even the knowledge to do it.
And I love the boot camps. First of all, it's so high energy, it's so fast paced. You and the team are also so funny. I think you guys must have been like trained in improv or something like that, because you really have the audience engaged. Everybody's
Yeah,
laughing and having a good time. So I can see why you have a lot of fun being on the road.
yeah, we do.
But it's just jam packed. It is. It's tons of information, and people, I feel, really walk away feeling empowered and ready, to take on their social media with a whole new light. So it's a really worthwhile, experience.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, cool. And these guys are all over the nation, everybody. So if you want to see if there is an educational boot camp coming up in your area, visit us at tryelevate.com/events. That has our full upcoming events calendar. And if you do not see your area on that calendar, there are contact information that is available on the site that you can reach out to us. You can, contact us and see if we can schedule something either like in your office or in your MLS and association. So we are always looking for new opportunities to come out and help spread the education of Elevate all over the place. So once again, tryelevate.com if you want to learn about Elevate, or tryelevate.com/events to see if a boot camp is coming to your area. So Pam, you're not free. You know that I always end with a fun fact.
Absolutely.
So what is your fun fact that you want to share with our audience?
So it's really not fun, but it's something I'm very, very proud of. I am a almost 4-year breast cancer survivor, and I'm going strong. I'm not going anywhere. So it'll be 4 years in December, and I haven't skipped a beat, or missed a beat, I should say. Yeah.
Pam, that is amazing. Congratulations. You
Thank you.
are an absolute inspiration. Keep up the good work on all of that, and keep up the good work with the Elevate Field team.
Thank you very much.
All right, everybody, thanks so much for joining us. Just be sure to follow us. We release new content every single Friday. So we will see you again on Casual Conversations. Thanks, Pam.
Thank you.